All right, so I'm just an idiotic, stupid dog, but this is the kind of thing that lets you peer into dog remembrance and a higher thing of thought where, just the idiotic, stupid dog. Dogs are not that smart. Even if you obtain the ability to speak and then read and then manipulate with your apparatus technology, you're still only a dog. I mean, it's just a dog's brain. The smartest dog in the world is only probably as smart as a little human baby. So don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say this is some kind of profound, whatever. But I was watching this documentary on Richard Nixon. And Richard Nixon made this joke about Jimmy Durante. Jimmy Durante. I was like, who the hell? Richard Nixon thought that Jimmy Durante was worth mentioning on his tapes that he was surreptitiously taping of everyone, including himself? Well, so as an inquisitive dog, and I wanted to make an empiric post, but this was not an empiric post. But anyways, as an inquisitive dog, I was like, who is Jimmy Durante? I found out it's Jimmy Durant. And the coolest thing was they had the same nose. That's why Nixon loved Jimmy Durante or Jimmy Durant, because they had the same nose. They had the same schnozola, if you'll say. And this will come in later in this take. So anyways, Jimmy Durant was a 1920s silent film movie star based on his physical appearance. And then once the talkies came in, he transitioned to a talkie movie star based on his voice. He had the schnoz to make it in silent films. He had the vocal cords, the deep throaty thing to make it in the talkies. So Jimmy Durant, he was famous for Inca Dinka Doo. You could look that up. Inca Dinka Doo. It's a tremendous thing. So anyways, I was trying to make some more notes so I could figure out what it was, but I can't think of no more notes. Anyways, he termed the phrase schnozola, and his movies appeared at the beginning and at the end of Sleepless in Seattle. Think about that. This guy was one of the coolest dudes that ever walked the earth, in that he was going to make money no matter what happened. No matter what was going on, this boy was going to make money in media. I mean, that's just something so cool. He died in California in the early 80s at the age of 86 from pneumonia. So anyways, this has been a brief dog take. You could look a lot of this crap up. I wish I could figure out what I was saying with the... Oh, yeah. This is really important. He was also the voice of Frosty the Snowman. And he had some other kind of thing that he did. I don't remember what it was. But he was the voice of Frosty the Snowman in, I don't know if it was the late 70s or the whatever year it was. You look it up whenever you do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or Kris Kringle's Adventures or the story behind how Santa Claus came to be. It was Jimmy Durant's song, Frosty the Snowman. He played Frosty the Snowman. He sang a few songs. Then it came out to be, later on, it was Burl Ives who replaced Jimmy Durante. But, Burl Ives, he was good, but he couldn't really, he couldn't do Frosty the Snowman like Jimmy Durant. Jimmy Durant, the man with the identical Nixon nose that Nixon had. Nixon loved him. He referenced him. This is a dog take that's only going to be appreciated by our most rueful and, whatever you say, loyal adherents. But, whatever. It's all right. And you don't have to make nothing of it, but you should probably try to figure it out. You should probably Google a couple of these things that we said.